to better yields that will contribute to the energy mix transition. Now, globally, to give you a picture, put it in context, globally there are 16,000 gas flare locations in 90 countries, including Nigeria. Now, these countries combined flare around 140, 150 billion cubic meters of gas. In terms of power generation, if you convert that into power generation, it will give us around 750 kilowatts of power. That is enough to power the entire African continent. And yet, they won't want to flare this gas. Now, when we talk about businesses, I've listened to my senior brothers talk about even attracting you guys to come into the country. If you don't have the right energy to run your equipment, if you don't have energy to run all the businesses, then you started failing already. So we are now looking at saying, instead of wasting this natural resource that we have, we want to convert that waste to wealth, to generate electricity, to produce fertilizers, to come up with LPG. Imagine the world that has about 1.1 billion people do not have access to electricity, stable electricity. And if you look at the SDG Sustainable Development, goal number 7 says we need clean energy available to every person. Because if you look at goal number 7, it straddles into other goals that reduces poverty, that grows businesses, and of course give us good, healthy living and well-being. So energy is very key, and the UN has emphasized on that. So now when we come back and look at all of that, without energy, then how will businesses thrive? So that is one big area that we all need to look at, and that is one thing the Nigerian gas flare commercialization program, as one of the low-hanging fruits, is trying to address in the oil and gas sector in Nigeria. So coming back home in Nigeria, we have about, okay, so of the 1.1 billion people, Africa's share is 588 million that don't have access to electricity. Within the West African sub-region where I come from, my big brother come from, we're one of the highest with 178 million people that don't have access to electricity. In Nigeria where I come from, where we have over 180 million people, the people that have clean access to electricity, steady electricity, around 10.5%. So you can see how epileptic the problem is. So you can see that there's a business there, and that is one thing the Economic Recovery and Growth Fund is trying to address. So there's a lot of investment to come. Yes, indeed, one thing you can count on Africa is that there is infrastructural deficit. But if I've tried to look at all the economic analysis and scenario planning of the different countries, government is doing everything to work with the US government, the World Bank, and of course the UK government to address the gap in terms of infrastructural deficit.